When did your mom realize you weren't just the addict anymore? My mom still counts the cash in her wallet whenever I visit. 5 years since rehab, and I'm still the family junkie in her eyes. My younger brother Rafi got a DUI last month, and mom called it a mistake anyone could make. But me? I'm forever frozen in time as the kid who stole grandma's pain pills when I was 23. My roommate is a pastor, by the way. I picked him specifically because I knew it would ease her mind, but even living with a man of God isn't enough. Last week's Thanksgiving party was the absolute breaking point. The whole extended family was there. Aunts, uncles, and cousins I hadn't seen in years, plus some family friends. But before I even got my coat off, Mom pulled my cousin Marielle aside in the kitchen and said loud enough for everyone to hear, "Make sure you lock the liquor cabinet. You know about his situation." "Mom, stop," I said with my face burning in shame. "I haven't had a drink in 3 years. That's what all addicts say," she replied curtly. Then she went to my Aunt Thalise. "Keep your purse with you at all times. I don't want any temptation." "Are you kidding me right now?" I asked, my voice cracking. "You think I'm going to rob Aunt Thalise?" "Don't make a scene," Mom hissed. "You're embarrassing yourself." I watched my teenage cousin slip his iPhone into his pocket when he saw me approaching. "I'm not going to steal your phone, kiddo," I said bitterly. The kid just mumbled and walked away. During dinner prep, I reached for a knife to help cut vegetables, and Mom practically lunged across the kitchen. "I'll handle the sharp objects," she said, taking it from my hand. "What, you think I'm going to stab someone?" I laughed, but it came out angry. "Or are you worried I'll pawn the silverware?" When I went to use the bathroom, I heard Mom whisper to someone, "Follow him. Make sure he's not going through the medicine cabinet." "I can hear you," I called out. My sister Tesha actually stood outside the door like a guard dog. At dinner, when cousin Corvin mentioned his new job and changed brewery to beverage company, I slammed my fork down. "You can say brewery, Corvin. I'm not going to have a mental breakdown." Mom shot me a look. "Don't get aggressive, Rail. That's a warning sign." "A warning sign of what?" I demanded. "Being frustrated that my own family treats me like a criminal?" That's when my cousin Rita, who'd been quietly eating pie in the corner, finally spoke up. She'd been watching this whole scene unfold for an hour. "Aunt Noreen, why do you keep saying Rail's an addict? You know he runs the recovery center downtown, right?" Mom waved her hand dismissively while still clutching her purse. "Rita, honey, Rail works at some office job. And once an addict, always an addict. We have to be careful." "Office job?" Rita looked genuinely confused. "Aunt Noreen, Rail literally saved my co-worker's son from overdosing. The kid's mom talks about him like he's a saint." The room got quieter. Mom laughed nervously. "I think you're mixing him up with someone else." "No, I'm not mixing anyone up," Rita said, getting louder. "My whole office knows about Rail. He's the one who runs St. Mary's Recovery Center, the one judges call when they need someone to evaluate cases. He has like 40 people he mentors personally." "That's not possible," Mom said, but her voice was wavering. "Rail, tell her she's confused." "She's not confused, Mom," I said, standing up. "I've been trying to tell you for 2 years. I run a recovery program. I help people. I save lives." Rita pulled out her phone. "Look, here's the newsletter from the state. See? Former addict receives commendation for innovative addiction therapy techniques. That's your son, Aunt Noreen, the one you're treating like he's going to rob us all. He literally taught a seminar last month on family reconciliation in recovery. Maybe you should have attended." Mom's face went pale. The room stayed silent for an entire minute. Then my cousin Marielle walked over and deliberately unlocked the liquor cabinet. "Want some cider, Rail?" That night, I got 50 apology texts, and Mom finally, for the first time in 5 years, didn't ask what I was doing Friday night.